Hi Capricorns, this is your general card reading for October 2018. May or may not resonate with everyone. I hope it does. If not, you could always reach out to me. My email is lucy'starot@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, lucy'starot.com, click on the link from there to email me. Okay, so I am getting the overall vibe of this reading for Capricorn. May or not be true, may or may not be true for everybody, but it seems like there's going to be some kind of problem resolved or issue healed within a relationship. That's what I'm thinking. Because you got unity, you got Queen of Water, which has to do with relationships going to a new level, and then the problem resolved card. So I'm going to break it down one by one, though. The first card is from the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. The card is Unity, Hibiscus. You're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use this sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. So, in general, have you ever heard that saying where, like, oh, we're all connected? So, this card pretty much represents that saying. So, like, there's ways for you to heal the people around you, whether it's through just positivity and things like that. But there's ways to, like, if you put it this way, if you're negative, people around you are going to feel it. If you're positive, people around you are going to feel it. So you choose which one you want to be. Like, obviously, this card is telling you unity to try to, obviously, to do the positive side. So, because then that can help everybody around you, especially if this has to do with like an issue in a relationship because of the other two cards. Usually I do the one by one, but sometimes if they're all like seem to be connected, I kind of do the one by one and also tell you all of them together. I'm thinking like maybe we like the Capricorns, because I'm a Capricorn too. It's up to us like to maybe kind of heal whatever issues going on with the relationship. That's what I'm thinking, or something that's like a love interest or something, or whatever it could be, one or the other, whatever. Okay, so I'll read you what the book says. Unity says, in spiritual truth, you're never alone. At every moment, you have a divine connection to the Creator and every living thing. Your energy is naturally intertwined with all others. This ancient link can be used to your and others' benefit. As one person's energy grows and heals, everyone else is positively influenced. So by focusing healing upon yourself, you heal those around you. Next page. Likewise, when you give healing prayers to others, you are sending loving wishes to yourself. This is a beautiful gift from God that you're being asked to work with. This card may also mean that your current situation involves more than just yourself. Look at the people with whom you're connected and tune into their energy. Notice if they're playing a direct part in the present state of affairs. Remember that you can heal the situation by focusing on them or yourself. Either will render the same results. Enjoy the happiness and peace that comes from working with this divine principle of unity. Additional meanings could be look at the bigger picture, or never feel selfish for taking time for you, or you have the ability to change your surroundings, or others may bring greater power to your work. So two things that come to mind when I read this, the paragraphs above additional meanings. Prayers, mentioned prayers. So if there is a situation in a relationship, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, romantic relationship, or whatever it is, you can basically it's saying like to like send prayers to the other people involved too, like pray about the situation, pray for the other people involved, because I mean they can work. Prayers can work. When I was younger, in my 20s especially, like my mom used to always try and tell me about like, oh, pray for this or pray for that or what, and I never really kind of was like, oh, does it work? Are you sure that works? Like, I don't know, I was kind of skeptical, but now that as I've gotten older, I've noticed like, well, yeah, it can come in handy. So, and it can, you just have to have a little faith. But and the other thing that I've noticed when it says here, like when you heal yourself, you heal others too. When it comes to relationships, there's different types of relationships. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like the karmic connections, and then of course everybody knows about soulmates. But then there's also like a twin flame. Karmic connections can be like the tense, volatile connections that you have, like you've ever seen like relationships where they're like really, it's like too much, it's like over the top, like volatile or possessive or controlling, things like that. Those are like your karmic connections. Usually that's what that is. Or even soulmates too. Sometimes soulmates come in. Soulmates can be not just a relationship, could be a friend or somebody that you meet, coworker. But sometimes soulmates, they come into your life to teach you what you want and what you don't want. So it can be either way, positive or negative. But with the soulmates, you do have more than one soulmate. It's not always romantic. So, but when it comes to your twin flame, your twin flame is like your other half, like they say. In the Bible, they say like, oh, like woman was made from man's rib or something like that. Like that, they're kind of like, if you're religious or if you are into reading the Bible, that would be considered the twin flame, basically. I'm more spiritual than religious, but I see the connection that they're talking about. But so yeah, you only have like one twin flame, and it's like they say that you go through like different lifetimes with them. And then like you may or may not connect like with them in this lifetime. But if you do, or even in general, like, if you heal yourself, I remember reading about twin flames. If you heal yourself, then you're also helping your twin. So that's what that kind of reminded me of. So, but that has to do with like a romantic relationship. So maybe this has to do with that, or it could be referring to something else. But because you guys got the Queen of Water, which has to do with relationships. That's what I'm thinking has to do with a relationship. So the second card is from the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. And again, so that kind of ties into what the first card was saying about like, oh, if healing yourself, healing others. So the Queen of Water, that's why I'm thinking that it has to do with, because these all kind of tie in together. So if there's an issue within a relationship, then you kind of can contribute to healing that issue or working on it. But this is what it says, in the book, Queen of Water, situations. Emotional issues or relationships with others evolve to a new level. Even if things aren't perfect, there's a sense of peace and calm within you, and you intuitively know what to do next. Your feelings for and insights about others can be trusted. Make sure that as you nurture those around you, you don't forget to also care for yourself. As far as people goes, a person of deep but mature emotions, able to sense what others need and lovingly provide it. An intuitive or psychic person who trusts his or her perceptions and uses them to navigate the physical world successfully. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, generous, gentle, unconditionally accepting of others. And additional meanings of the card are patron of the arts, love for family and home, a dear and reliable friend, or great creative talent. So when it mentioned about people, it pretty much described Capricorn, the Queen of Water, because patient, generous, good-hearted type of thing, unconditionally accepting of others. And it's an intuitive or psychic person. The water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, they're always labeled as like the intuitive signs, which they are. So I'm not taking that away from them. They are intuitive. But Capricorn also does have an intuitive side too. So that describe Capricorn perfectly in the book. But I'm thinking you guys have the power to heal whatever issue is going on in this relationship or friendship or whichever it is. But then again, who knows? Maybe you guys are meeting your twin flame, or maybe you are already with a twin flame and you're just like working on the issues between you guys. Because the twin flame relationships aren't always like the easiest, even though you guys are like kind of like the other half, like they're your other half. They're not always smooth sailing in the beginning. So, Just an FYI, but you could probably look more into that. But and another thing too is like, don't forget, this is a general reading, so it may or may not apply to everybody. So, and especially if you're in a relationship that is not healthy or something like that, like is volatile, or sometimes you may not be it may not be wise to like try to work it out, and maybe it's better for you to just like reevaluate and see if you need to move on. So that's what I'm saying. This is a general reading. It could have, I mean, there's millions and millions of Capricorn, so it may or may not apply to everybody. It's more so like if you wanted more detail, you should do the personal reading. But yeah, because I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction when it comes to relationships and stuff. So, because it is a general read. So, but yeah, the Queen of Water, that described Capricorn perfectly, in my opinion. But the last card is from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue, and it's Problem Resolved, which is self-explanatory. But I'm going to read it from the book anyway. An issue that's been bothering you is being healed behind the scenes. The solution is creative, ingenious, and is a joy surprise for you. You're on the cusp of experiencing welcome relief from a problem that's been bothering you. The fairies want you to know that you have reason to smile, as heaven is working on a solution that is so creative that you'll chuckle with delight at God's sense of humor. Basically, it's a win-win for everyone. You'll soon be receiving good news, such as the healing of a strained relationship, like the card says in the middle, the Queen of Water. An unexpected financial resource, a resolved health issue, a happy addition to your home, a new career opportunity, or a romantic proposal. Please don't strain to figure out how the solution will be achieved or in what form it will manifest. Instead, let yourself enjoy feelings of excitement and gratitude as you allow heaven to help you. And the affirmation for that is, I ask that all effects of mistakes and misunderstandings be undone, both in the past and present. Okay, so I'm thinking if there's like any issues within a relationship, that since you got the Unity card, the Queen of Water card, and the Problem Resolve card, it's maybe going to be like an issues being healed within a relationship or between two people. That's what I'm thinking. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. If not, you can always reach out for the personal reading. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you have a great October, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.